What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kreepers and I'm here today with another video for you guys. And in today's video I'm going to be talking about the new changes coming to Realm Royale. As you can see right now in screen, there's now 5 different classes. In these classes, I'm going to stop the video right now. In these little classes, you can see we have the warrior, engineer, and assassin, and the priest is gone. Now they actually are going to add in the near future mage and hunter. I do believe the hunter will be like something like an arrow and bow, maybe like Xia Ling's weapon. I don't know. It may look cool. If that class is coming out, I'm definitely going to be playing that. As for the 3 other abilities, they pretty much changed a couple of things. They added new things as well to the game that already exists, and they just pretty much created it in a lower version. Like, for example, the shotgun. The heavy shotgun, as you guys may have know it, it's the normal shotgun that deals a lot of damage, but they decided to bring also the combat shotgun. So there's 2 different shotguns. One of them is specific to one class, if I am not mistaken, and the second one is actually pretty much universal. Anybody can use it. As for the rest of the changes, you guys are probably thinking, wait, what happened to the priest? Well, basically they took away those abilities from that class and added them to another bunch of classes like the warrior, engineer, and assassin, and some others just went and stayed full common. When I say common, I'm meaning that anyone can use it independently of the class that you are using. The pip launcher was also removed and then it was put back into the game again, but with a different name. Now it's called the plasma launcher, and it has a different animation and sound. I personally haven't had the luck of testing it. There's also a new weapon called the poison weapon, which also I did not have unfortunately the chance to use it, but even so, it's pretty damn good. There's another bunch of abilities and weapons that they pretty much just created. So, for example, if you look into the warrior right now as we speak, you're going to be noticing that the 3rd ability says heroic leap, right? But there are also an ability called leap. It's the same thing, but it's not as strong. So pretty much anybody can have a leap, whether you're assassin, engineer, or warrior, but the warrior itself can have the heroic leap, which is a lot stronger. So technically, if you want, you can actually go with 2 leaps, the heroic leap and the normal leap, and you jump 2 times. That's actually a combination you can use. I personally would think that they should add something into the game where if you have the heroic leap, you should be forbidden of using the leap, because technically speaking, it's a lower version of the thing that you already have. It's like a duplicate, right? Whether it is legendary, epic, doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it should be banned. Now we're going to continue here. There's a bunch of things that also, if you guys want to check it out, you can go into the link that I'm going to leave in the description, and you guys can check it out more of where each thing went to. Right now I'm landing here on the north part of the map where there's a big city. There's a lot of loot there. I'm here with Professor, and right now I'm going to stop the image right now as well. As you can see, now it has a little arrows on top of the revolver. What this means is it's telling you that it's either better of the ones that you have, or you just don't have anything, so it's telling you you can take it. Like right here, you saw the Cassie bow. It's definitely better than any of the things that you had, so it's pretty much telling you you can take it. It's better. A bunch of changes actually happened, and pretty much the gameplay you're seeing was a game that I was playing with Professor. We did pretty good on this game, so I decided to use this so you guys can also understand some of the things that change. And, you know, as you see here, that ability had like a little red circle with a slash on it saying that it was forbidden for my ability to use. And now we're going to go here on the Forge. I want to show you guys how the Forge actually looks now. They actually changed something. Before you had the choose class ability or choose weapon of the class, and now they pretty much changed it and smashed it all into one little piece called class item. So you can either get a weapon or an ability related to your class. Also, you don't need the chicken nuggets anymore. There's no chicken nuggets, so you can actually craft whatever you want immediately from the beginning of the game, but it's pretty much like a lottery game, because you don't know what you're gonna get, and it can either be something good or bad. Now for the next change, as you can see right there in the end, if you notice, pretty much what happened there was now they lock things, okay? As soon as you create something on the Forge, it comes out locked for 10 seconds to you only. Okay, for 10 seconds, you know, as he's just seen right there, for 10 seconds, you know that nobody can take your shit. And that is actually pretty good. For example, Professor was actually seeing my abilities in the way that he couldn't grab it for 10 seconds. So we had to move, we grabbed our things and just left. That is actually something good. I wasn't expecting them to actually put this in the game, but I did mention like 2 days before. Pretty much I've been somehow like predicting some of the things that are coming into the game. I think the people who are developing this game also think a little bit like me. You know, there's just things that, for example, the battle axe. I talked about the battle axe was coming out, and it did. I was talking about Bobby Bomb would be cool. They put it in the game, and then I was talking about the blocking the items only to you, or changing the light at least to know which one is yours. In this case, pretty much they did. You don't need to change the color. Also, a little extra thing here. The healing potions. That's what I'm about to talk. You guys are probably wondering, wait, if you took the priest out, where's the healing potions? Well, it's pretty much now everybody can have the healing potions. This is actually a good thing because until up to now, only engineers and priests could heal, and the warrior class had the shielding potion. Okay, that was actually pretty good, but as I'm saying, it wasn't properly divided. People would go as assassins with no chance of healing themselves in the middle of a battle, or just like really fast. You would just throw a potion in the ground. You have to, wait for somebody like an engineer in your team to do it. And sometimes in this game, unless you're playing with your own team, it would be really hard to actually count on a random person because you're smashed with wherever comes out, so you don't know if it's actually a good player or not. And that would be something really bad. I thought initially that that was going to be a very bad change to take away the priest, but then I saw that they're going to be adding the mage and the other class, which I think the mage will be they will have the same ability as healing potion, but it will be more like stronger, just like the heroic leap thing. There's also for the shotgun. There's also for the poppy bomb. I think there's a concussion nade. There's also for the charge. There is the normal charge and the stronger charge. They have different cooldowns. They have, stronger damage and so on. And these changes came to the game. I personally liked them a lot. At the beginning, I saw the patch notes. I was really skeptical about them. And I was thinking, okay, this definitely is going to be something bad for the game. But apparently it wasn't, because now everybody can heal. Now nobody has to say, oh, I was playing Assassin, but I couldn't heal. Or my healer died. I mean, I can't win the game like that. Well, now you can. So you have no excuses. Of course, there's still abilities locked to the classes. Like I said before, like, for example, the Heroic Leap and so on. And then there's the new weapon, which I also said about. I think it's for the assassin. I think it's the poison bolts. It pretty much is like a burst weapon. It works like a burst weapon. I saw it in action. Someone killed me with it. It actually throws 3 darts. I think the damage is really low, but it still does damage on time after. But that's why it's the poisoned weapon, poison darts. And I have to really get the weapon. Hopefully I will get the weapon soon enough and do a little gameplay with it. And then we're going to be seeing how it works. As for the pip launcher, which is now called the plasma launcher, I really don't know how it is. So we are going to have to wait as well, just like the poison. I'll try to do a gameplay with both. Okay, I'll try to do a gameplay with both. You guys will check it out. It's probably very awesome to use. Still just like the pip launcher. Although there's one thing that I noticed, they've been adding. They completely removed the the assault rifle, the SMG and LMG in the previous updates. But the problem is they now removed the burst rifle as well. So yeah, that is not something good. Now we have no automatic weapons or even semi-automatic. We only have shotguns, rifles, pistols, and so on. And I mean, I can understand what they're trying to do. The game was actually really hard if somebody had an assault rifle and get to you. but I still feel like it's sort of like they're testing it, or they're just forcing us to play with the rest of the weapons so we can nerf them or buff them or whatever it's necessary, because everybody would have always an assault rifle, SMG, and so on. And here you can see also in the picture that even if you are dead, it will still remain to you for 10 seconds. That will actually allow you for an enemy, if just kills you in the forge, they will still have to wait at least for 10 seconds after the thing that you just crafted there, and that may give your team an advantage. As of right now, also the spectating mode is actually bugged, so every time that I died or Professor died, we couldn't much spectate of each other. That was kind of crappy. I know also that the desert apparently is kind of bugged at the moment. No houses are spawning in, but they will probably fix it. As I've said before, this is an alpha version. It's normal that you're not gonna get, you know, everything perfect. So please don't stay mad at the game. I stay mad at the game sometimes over the things that happens. Like, for example, there's also a bug where pretty much you can try to craft something random out of the forge, the ability or the weapon, and can actually an ability that doesn't even belong to you actually come out. In this situation, you guys probably didn't notice right now, but Professor actually crafted a gold shotgun, which that's what we were thinking. It's the second shotgun they added to the game that actually belongs to the warrior class. So I think that now each one of the classes has 2 different weapons. I think the assassin has the sniper rifle and the poison bolts, or the poison pistol. The warrior has both the axes and the shotgun, the combat shotgun or whatever it's called. And I think that the engineer has a rocket launcher and probably the plasma launcher. I'm not entirely sure. They're still fixing things. This may change. This may vary at any time. They also fixed a bunch of bugs, visual bugs, processing bugs. There are still some bugs that need to fix. If you look right now on the left, you could see that chest is spawning in the ground, and just like I was mentioning, in the desert some houses are not loading, so you can just see the chests in the middle of the air. For example, the aiming for the sniper also needs to be fixed. As you see there, when I shoot, the bullet goes to the left side, and sometimes it's really hard to hit, especially if you don't have any experience like I do. I don't play with the sniper, so I was missing most of my shots. I only think I only hit the last person in the game with the sniper, so that was pretty much it. They're probably going to be nerfing most of the things in the game as well, like like this ability right now, the legendary Ghost Walk for Grok, and this is really strong. It's really fast. It's, you know, it's you're immune, okay? And only one thing that I think they should add it to the game is probably the healing while in fog, because it's really hard if you need to grab something in the fog and you're not fully healed. You're gonna have to waste probably your healing potion, just wait and then go to the fog or something like that. Or if you're being caught by the fog and you don't have enough speed because you don't have the legendary boots or the epic boots, you can't heal outside of the fog. Whether you're using the ability or the potions, the green potions, you just can't. It doesn't work. It's something they need to fix. I mean, if you're in Fortnite, you know that happens a lot. You go into the fog and you heal yourself. I would somehow... I like the system where it takes your armor first. I would rather have that system, but still be able to heal on the fog, because sometimes it will be necessary. And I have a gameplay that right now I don't have the gameplay right here, but I managed to go outside, grab the things that I needed, just waited in the forge, grab the things that I needed. I took damage. I went towards outside of the circle, and I knew that I couldn't heal, but I can repair the armor, and that it's pretty much as healing. So I was repairing my armor. I wasted all of my repairing kits, and I managed to get out of the circle as a chicken in the last second possible. I was one shot as a chicken, and I would dead. I would die immediately there, and somehow I actually made it out. This was during the stream. People saw it, and they were like, "How did you do that?" And it was actually really close, a close call. It was actually pretty lucky, but that's what I say. That's what I'm saying. Like, I even tried to use the green potion, it didn't work. So no healing whatsoever outside of the fog unless you're repairing your armor. That's something they need to change. I would love to see an automatic weapon in here. Just if it's, you know, if it's weaker or whatever you want to do it. Fix a little bit of the aiming issues as well. For example, the revolver right now, it's really hard to use. I don't like using the revolver because the travel speed of the bullets is really, really slow. And sometimes it may look you're hitting somebody, but it's the hitboxes or something is not correct as before. It doesn't feel as fluent as using, for example, the revolver for Andro. And if you guys do play Paladins, you know that the revolver for Andro, it's really easy to use, and you can one shot from across the map and still hit. Although it does no damage whatsoever, of course, you do like 100, 200 damage. They could do the same thing here and just leave the gun as fluent as it is in Paladins. Okay, that's something I would love to see. They also mentioned some new abilities coming out, just not which ones. I feel like, as I said before, the crossbow will probably be... not the crossbows are right there. The longbow from Shaoling will probably be in game. That will be actually something really cool. I think they were trying to put the game more single-shot weapons and less burst rifles and so on, because it was really, really hard to actually play against people who had those type of weapons. You could just go with a shotgun, and for example, an SMG or an LMG, which is really strong because it had 60 shots, and you pretty much had the game, handed to you. And if you didn't have a shotgun, you would just take a pip launcher, which is really strong, high damage. It didn't do any headshots, I believe, but even so, it was really, really strong. And, it was something that it needed to fix. I think now it's better. It's easier for everybody to play. And somehow it's easier for new players as well because of the arrows on top of the weapons that are better. So that you could take that. That's something that I love, and you probably saw that in the middle of the game on the desert when we killed somebody. I actually went to the second place where we killed the first person, and there was the arrows on top of the gloves. And for example, I didn't know that I didn't knew at the time that I needed the gloves. But seeing that arrows, I saw, oh, this is good because I don't have any gloves, and I didn't remember. I didn't look at the left side. Something that they should definitely add as well is something that I already mentioned a bunch of times in streams, and probably they'll be adding that, is the ability to either remove your armor without having to die, of course, and the ability to your teammates to see the armor. Okay, it's not the first time that I can actually see the abilities and the weapons from my teammates, and I tell them, hey, dude, I have here a better weapon than the one you have there. You want to switch? You want to come and get it? And so they come and get it. And that should be something that they should add for the armor as well. If they don't want to allow us to take away the armor, it's okay. Okay, it's okay. Just leave it. But at least let us see the armor that our teammates have. That would be something, a really good addition, so we could play more as a team. Also, I was thinking of something, this may be good, may be bad, but if you don't have any armor, if your armor is completely broken, you have no repair kits, just as I don't have right now. As you can see right now, I don't have any. There are 0 at the moment, and I just lost all my armor right now. And it should take away the effects of the armor. I mean, if the armor is broken, why can you still have the effects? Why? I don't need to have the armor fully developed, fully, full health, to actually walk faster with the mount. So it's stupid. It would actually be a good addition to the game. Make the game a little bit harder. Force people to use the repair kits. That would be a good addition to the game as well. I feel like it would make the game harder a little bit. Because the fog is sometimes it's really, really fast in the first circles, especially if you're really far away from the next circle, and you really need those boots, right? The legendary boots or the epic boots. And imagine now you have them broken, you're really, really low, so you have to repair your kits. But after you repair the armor, it starts to take damage out of your armor, and you start to lose that speed again. So it would make the game a lot more clutcher, and people would have to be forced to go to the circle a lot faster. I think that would be also a good addition to the game, as I said. And again, they should fix the aiming, because I can't hit anybody with the casty bow unless I'm close range or the revolver. It's really, really shit right now. Also, I believe that they should remove the sensor drones, because the sensor drones can actually see you through walls. I've been saying this from the very first day, and the sensor drone is really overpowered. You can see people from walls. I mean, come on. You don't even have to go into battle just to know that there's a guy right there. That it makes no sense whatsoever. So they should actually remove it, and you know, just make maybe the slowing mines from Kanessa just a little bit stronger. I mean, you can already see that there's people there because you see that they're taking damage. So why not just do that, right? But yeah, guys, that's pretty much everything for the new changes. I will also be doing a video soon enough just explaining this all of this to new players, okay, the classes and so on. But if you have been following all of my videos, especially the video where I explained to you guys how to play the game, and then the patch notes, the updates, and so on, you guys already know how to play it, even if you're a new player, okay? So, you know, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. It was actually a very nice win, as you can see. I managed to hit a quick scope and a no scope on that last guy. Really, really nice. So yeah, that's pretty much for the video today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. And stay tuned to the channel. I will be doing more videos like this, you know, more related to the patch notes and updating the alpha Realm Royale and so on. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day and bye-bye, guys.
Damn, man. That's how it's done. Yeah, boy.